versus Australia. What a game of T20 we discovered today. Though a game in which some good cricketing shots, some good piece of fielding, certainly some dropped catches as well, but at the end of the day, a good quality cricket match between India and Australia, the quality teams. Now let's focus on something, or I should say the unprecedented thing that had taken place today. Ravindra Jadeja, no doubt, played a splendid knock. That too when India had already lost 5 wickets. That too below the score of 100. He certainly played the knock of his life in terms of T20 International, scoring his highest ever score as well. But what was the thing in which the fans among both the countries, that is India and Australia, had their sides to support? That thing was in regards to the substitution which had taken place, and that substitution was during the course of India's bowling. So when Ravindra Jadeja was batting, he was hit by a ball on his helmet. Now the concussion rules and the concussion substitution has been prevailing after the unfortunate incidents had taken place where the Australian cricketer Philip Hughes was hit by a ball and unfortunately he died. Now after this very incidents, ICC has been very strict. They have made various rules, they have changed various rules, etc. Now in today's match, when Ravindra Jadeja was hit by the ball on his helmet, it did not seem to be a very serious situation. In fact, many people did not even realize that yes, the guy or the cricketer has been hit by the ball. It was this hamstring injury which bothered many of the Indian cricket fans, because the thing was, he was one of the persons who had to bowl 4 overs in the game, and with that hamstring injury, it would certainly become a lot of a difficult task for him. So as a result of which, many cricketing fans may say that India took a loophole, and the other section of the cricketing fans may say that it was a genuine reason because it was taken after adequate medical expertise. So the question which arises whether this substitution should have been allowed or not. So as per me, this substitution in terms of cricketing rules was absolutely perfect, and the match referee had his hands tied at the end of the day, because he had to give the decision in the favor of the bowler. Because if the bowler or the cricketer himself is claiming the fact that he is feeling dizziness due to the ball being hit on his head, then the match referee has to agree. As a result of which, Ravindra Jadeja's replacement, or I should say the like-to-like replacement, was found to be Yuzvendra Chahal. So he could have been replaced either by Yuzvendra Chahal or Kuldeep Yadav for that matter. So India went with Yuzvendra Chahal. Now let's consider the situation that if it would have been a batting situation, that is supposingly India had bowled first, now they have to bat, and Ravindra Jadeja was hit by the ball on his head. So in that manner, the like-to-like replacement would have been for this match Shreyas Iyer or Mayank Agarwal. So you see, the like-to-like replacement depends from one situation to another. So there was another incident which had taken place during England versus Australia Test series, where Steven Smith was hit by a bouncer bowled by Jofra Archer, and he was replaced by Marnus Labuschagne. And boy oh boy, what an innings did he play! He also was hit by the ball, but he continued to play and certainly made his name during that innings. Similar incidents had taken place during India versus Bangladesh during a test match again. Liton Das, a Bangladeshi cricketer, was hit by the ball, and certainly he got replaced. Now another tricky aspect that you have to understand here is that, so for example, if A is a batsman who could not bowl, or he is a specialized batsman and has never ever bowled, so if he or she gets injured by being hit by the ball on his or her head, the like-to-like replacement would be a batter. So even if the substituted player is able to bowl certain part-time overs, that particular player shall not be allowed. because he is only and only substituted for his or her bowling. Similarly, if it would have been a case of bowling and that particular bowler is a bowling all-rounder, then the like-to-like replacement would have been a bowler who is not a very good batsman or who is not a batting all-rounder. So certainly after today's match, ICC will think a lot about these rules, the loopholes, etc. But certainly at the end of the day, we had a great cricketing match, and of course as an Indian cricket team fan, I'm really happy to see today's result and hope that the series goes in our favor. Thank you and have a nice day.